Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Table Talk, a video podcast series where we sit down at my dining room table and chat about all things life together. In today's episode, we are going to exit our lazy girl era and tackle the 75 hard challenge. And let me just preface this video by saying that the 75 hard challenge is so hard that I ended up not completing it. Wait, before you click out of this video, I just wanted to take a more realistic approach at this whole wellness trend, because if you guys are long-term subscribers, then you know that I always like to keep it real on this channel. So there will be no unrealistic expectations set or quick and easy ways to lose weight. It'll just be my own personal experience trying to unlearn all of these toxic habits that have been ingrained in my lifestyle and trying to form newer, healthier habits for my lifestyle routine. So what is the 75 Hard Challenge? The 75 Hard Challenge was created in 2019 by entrepreneur Andy Frisella, a podcaster and CEO of the supplement company First Form. According to the program's website, 75 Hard is not a fitness challenge, but a transformative mental toughness program. So for 75 consecutive days, you must follow a diet. While it can be a diet of your choosing, that diet also consists of eating less takeout, no alcohol, completing 2 45-minute workouts per day. One of those workouts need to be outside, taking a progress picture, drinking 1 gallon of water, and reading 10 pages a day. Audiobooks are not included in that last habit. It has to be 10 pages of a physical book. Sounds excessive, right? Well, that's why people have coined a new term called the 75 Soft Challenge, which is a simpler version to ease your way into compared to the 75 Hard. And the 75 Soft Challenge entails that for 75 consecutive days, you must eat well in general and avoid alcohol except for special occasions, exercise once every day for 45 minutes a day, including 1 rest day, drink 3 liters of water daily instead of a gallon, and you're still reading 10 pages of a book each day. So as a bookworm, reading 10 pages daily, easy. Drinking enough water, you got it. But when it came to exercising daily and maintaining a healthy diet, oh brother,
this guy stinks!
As someone who's grown up with chronic depression and anxiety, suddenly trying to implement all of these healthy habits at once every single day was not the easiest thing to do, and I would not recommend it for anyone else who struggles with their mental health and trying to build a consistent routine for themselves. So through trial and error, I had to find a system that worked best for me. And this goes for any of you watching this. It can be so easy to see an influencer on TikTok or YouTube talk about their wellness tips or their diet plans and wanting to so quickly adopt that into our own wellness routines. But at the end of the day, everyone's wellness journey is so unique to themselves. So just do what works best for you. For me personally, I tried starting the alternative 75 Soft Challenge back in April, and out of 30 days of that month, I worked out 15 days. That is the most that I have ever worked out within a short time frame, probably since college. I was doing my own gym routines, I was doing at-home Pilates, I was meal prepping salads for myself. I probably felt the best mentally during that time period because whenever a stressful situation popped up, I found myself handling it with more grace and just feeling more energized in general. But when the month of May came around, I found myself crashing. I only worked out 8 times in May, which was the general average of how much I've been working out. And when I compare and contrast April versus May, I did have more social obligations in May, and I did push myself to release 1 video a week in May, so I was booked and busy. But that shouldn't have deterred me from maintaining and keeping up with my fitness goals. So when it comes to working out and eating healthy, these aren't just healthy habits that you should do, right? These are actual lifestyle choices that you need to make every day. And when I wasn't working out every day, and when I was eating out too much or going out with my friends and drinking or even having drinks at a friend's house, I found myself mentally berating myself for not being able to keep up with my wellness routine. So that's when I realized you have to ease your way in to a big lifestyle change, because clearly going full force into this was not the answer. In hindsight, I should have realized that as someone who doesn't go to the gym consistently or eat healthy consistently, that all of a sudden trying to implement both of these habits into my daily routine, I just shouldn't have expected to adopt this huge lifestyle change within such a short amount of time. Now we're going to talk about establishing a fitness routine for ourselves. And I'm so happy to introduce Trainwell, formerly known as Copilot, as today's video sponsor. I've had a rough time trying to find a workout routine or just movement for my body that I actually enjoyed doing. I've tried Pilates at home, and I even tried going to the gym and finding my own routine there, but I have no idea what I'm doing. And that's where Trainwell comes in. Trainwell gives you a unique fitness program that is completely tailored to you, your schedule, and your available equipment at home or in your gym. You'll get step-by-step workouts, a dedicated fitness personal trainer, and progress tracking through the Trainwell app. Once you create your account, you'll be matched with a certified fitness personal trainer to get to know each other and discuss your fitness goals. Then they'll design a plan to cater to your own personal needs and help you succeed in your fitness journey. I love how detailed the matching process was when it came to getting down your preferences for what you wanted in a personal trainer. I met with Hallie, and right off the bat, I could tell that it was a perfect match. Before we even set up our first consultation, she even sent me a video in the app to introduce herself and welcome me to the program, which I thought was so sweet of her. We started off our onboarding call by getting to know each other before she dove into my fitness goals and explained how the Trainwell app worked. Hallie was super personable, is great at communicating, holding me accountable, and she even messaged me on her day off to give me some encouragement to get my workouts done throughout the week. As a former dancer, I find myself getting bored of workouts very easily, but Hallie keeps me on my toes by providing different workouts for me each week. I'm sure that anyone out there can agree with me when I say that it can be very tedious to try and figure out what workout routine you're doing on what day and planning that schedule for yourself, but I love how easy Trainwell makes it for me to get my 30 to 40 minutes of movement in each day. As I complete my workouts, Haley will adapt my plan to push me toward my fitness goals. As someone who isn't a pro at the gym, I absolutely love how Trainwell walks you through each movement, even syncing with your smartwatch to ensure that you're doing each move correctly. I wanted to start my fitness journey with Trainwell to feel more confident in my clothes, but the overall arching goal is to ultimately make this a lifestyle for me. With Trainwell, you'll learn to focus on what you need to do today to build long-term habits to be healthier, stronger, and overall more confident. Trainwell has done an excellent job in keeping me accountable for getting in my daily movement, focusing on how I feel rather than how I look. It has been instrumental in building habits that enhance my discipline and determination to stay on top of my fitness game. If you want to exit your lazy girl era and glow up with me, then be sure to check out my Trainwell link in the description box or go to trytrainwell.net/JessChow to get 14 days free with your own personal trainer. So for my meals, I almost never order takeout. I always try to cook homemade meals as much as possible, but where my issue lies is in scheduling the time to eat. I always forget to eat. As someone who works from home, it can be very hard for me to pull myself away from my computer and find that time to just make a meal for myself and then thoroughly enjoy that meal. Like I said before, I love making home-cooked meals, anything from chicken curry to tteokbokki to homemade pasta. There's just something so therapeutic about cooking for me, and I think it's because I'm so used to staring at a screen all hours of the day, so being able to just take my mind away from that blue light and just focus on what's in front of me, there's something very therapeutic about it. I can make a more in-depth video showcasing these different recipes, but I just wanted to give you guys a taste as to what my weekly recipes looked like. And if I end up not meeting my protein intake for the day, then I always just compensate for it by making myself a protein shake when I work out. With Trainwell immensely helping me with incorporating my fitness goals into my daily routine, I can now focus my energy on being more mindful of my other lifestyle choices. So let's now revisit those habits, but with a new mindset. Eating well in general and avoiding alcohol except for social occasions, I do intend to continue to dedicate more time to cooking myself homemade nutritious meals while avoiding takeout as much as possible. And then with alcohol, I'm still going to drink, but only during special occasions like birthdays or anniversaries or just celebrations in general. With exercising, Trainwell Trainwell definitely has me covered. My trainer currently has me working out every Monday, Wednesday, Friday with drinking 3 liters of water every day. I recommend that you guys buy yourself one of these babies, not just any regular water jug, specifically a 62-ounce water jug. My reasoning for this is because for my girlies who sometimes forget to take care of themselves, or girlies or guys, or whatever you identify as, whoever follows me, I don't discriminate. But for those of you who forget to take care of themselves, not only getting up to make yourself something to eat, but getting up to refill your water bottle can also be a chore throughout the day. All you have to do is fill it up once, and then you just have to remember to refill it only halfway, and then you would have met your water intake for the day. I specifically love this one because it also has a straw, so it's very easy for me to just sip on water while I work at my computer. Highly recommend 62 fluid ounce water jug with a straw. And then for our last habit of reading 10 pages of a book each day. Now, if you're not a bookworm, I recommend that the best way to get into reading is to find a really great series that you like. Reason being, because once you get started on that first book, you're going to want to continue the story. I think that series are the best ways to get into reading. The series that recently got me back into reading was A Court of Thorns and Roses. But if you do not like spicy fantasy books, then there are other really great series that I can recommend you. Starting off with my first all-time favorite series, Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Not just the first 5 books, which is geared more towards kids, yes. There is a spin-off series, another 5 books for young adults to read that is also really great. Second favorite series being the Maze Runner series. This is a sci-fi series that is meant for young adults, I would say. There's a lot of serious stuff that happens in this series. And then Series of Unfortunate Events and Narnia are both classic series that I always recommend to everyone. They're just so good. If you don't want to dedicate yourself to a full series, then some great fictional standalone books that I would recommend include Every Last Word, I'll Give You the Sun, Eleanor and Park, very great abnormal love story, Everything, and All the Bright Places. This one is also heartbreaking. Read with caution. I'm telling you that a good book can change your life. The road to healing is never linear. In addition to trying to adult and pay bills and book yourself doctor appointments, I also battle with insomnia, disassociating, and anxious thoughts on the daily. I know that I'm not going to unlearn all of these toxic thought patterns and habits overnight. But what I do know is that consistency is key. And as long as I continue to practice mindfulness and weaving these healthier habits into my lifestyle, then eventually it will become a more permanent lifestyle for me. And it won't even be something that I need to consciously think of incorporating into my routine, because it will be my new lifestyle routine. And I cannot wait until the day comes when I can finally say that prioritizing my physical and mental health are a part of my daily routine. For all of you out there who also struggle navigating their own lives and are on their own healing journeys, just remember to give yourself grace throughout this process. I hope this video is able to help inspire you all to start making healthier lifestyle choices for yourself. Remember, not one person's health journey looks the same. At the end of the day, you know your mind and your body best, so just do what you feel is right for you. If you want to exit your lazy girl era and glow up with me, then be sure to click on my Trainwell link in my description box below, or go to trytrainwell.net/justchow. That's spelled CHAU. That is all for this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!